Ahoy sailors and YouTubers, this is Eper Nouri from YOLAusers.com. Today I will be comparing two newly born devices from two different manufacturers. Firstly and rather boringly, I'd have to say, despite the fact that we are a website that supports Yola, Sailfish and all the related products, we also genuinely trying not to be biased at any sort of point or situation. But we might sometimes get angry at stupidity. Yet try to be logical and talk facts. So let's get to our first topic, which is quite hot on these days, the Motorola Moto X. Let's compare it design-wise to Yola phone. As you might notice on various websites, the Moto X, due to some unique design aspects which they claim it has, is gathering quite a lot of attention on these days. The upside for them is at this moment they are owned by Google, and as a result of that they are using some unique Android goodness like the new Google Now experience, which listens to you all the time and responds if you say some known commands to it.
To use your Moto X, you only need your voice.
Or the new camera UI, which has some drawbacks, but let's not forget, shall we? We are here to talk design, not apps. People at Motorola are making a lot of noises on these days, and well, they need some sales, don't they? But let's see what all the fuss is about. The user can design his or her Moto X, and if they got tired of it or perhaps accidentally made some scratches on the body, they can send the device back to Motorola and get it back with a new desired design. There are two color options for the front and many color options available for the back panel. The phone has very small bezels at the front and the back has normal design, I guess, but yet who am I to criticize that? Now let's get to Yola the Yola. I don't know what I can call a phone with that sort of name. The main brand is Yola and the model name is, you guessed it, Yola. This phone is definitely going to change the whole definition of customization and being open source. While it hasn't been completely confirmed yet, and a lot of details are still yet to be announced, I can tell you, this phone is a lot more than changing the color of your phone. Yes, many of you might be saying Yola is going to only have a dual-core processor and it's not enough for today's applications. Well, I have to say your thoughts are a little bit outdated. Why? Because none of today's applications are saying that we need a dual, quad or octa-core processors due to the sake of functioning and running. I own a Sony Xperia V with a dual-core grade CPU and I also have an N9 to play with, and I have to say the N9 is significantly faster in many sort of situations than my Xperia V. So at least I know the differences between my own devices. So Xperia V has double the hardware than N9. But let's not forget, we are not here to compare them together. So back to the main stuff. I actually made this video for a specific reason. You see, Motorola says that their phone is 100% customizable, and they give the customer the ability to choose the device's buttons, color, and many other options for the back panel and all the stuff you might know by now. But the problem is their software is still as same as any other Android Jelly Bean phone, with a little bit of extra bells and whistles. On the other hand, they reckoned that it might take approximately 2 weeks for them to change the covers if the customer is willing to change them, and it may cost a fair bit of cash. Yola has come into this game since last year with their The Other Half story, which basically makes the phone made from two different halves. The first half is a normal phone, but the user is able to change the second half, which is the back panel of the phone, to pretty much anything they like. But let's talk colors at the moment. In Yola phone, if you want to change the color of your back panel, you just simply take one of the provided other halves and replace it with the one installed at the moment, and the whole interface, ambience and your profiles change to the one you have programmed your back panel with. What this is that the back panel uses NFC technology to transmit a very small program to the phone while connected that enables the phone to change its behavior, and that doesn't take 2 weeks.
So we have a few pictures of our family here. Notice the different colors. There's more to it than just color. It's about two halves being greater. It's about two halves coming together and being greater than just separate pieces. The video was going to go there. The greatest moment of my life, guys. All right, can we try to get the video going now? There we go. So we're not just representing color, guys. We're representing a new way of extending your device, a new way of standing out or fitting in. So by simply taking the cover and replacing it with another, you're not just changing the mood or ambiance of the device, although you can do that as well. So say your favorite artist releases a new album, they could release another half of Yola just to celebrate their new album. And you can have a limited edition that might have extra things on it. Not only the content of the album is now on your device, but also you can have additional things like videos, or you can have things like links to special websites, or maybe even concert tickets that become available by buying another half and giving you a physical connection with your artist. It could be that you take another half and a third party, like you, for example, creates new functionality, like putting a big flash so that when you're in a nightclub that you can take a picture, or maybe putting a PA system you have under your own control so that you can, people can hear you when you're launching the greatest device of your life.
It's actually more than that, and no, don't think I'm bragging or something, it is real stuff. While it hasn't been 100% confirmed yet, because Yola is keeping a lot of secrets for the main launch event. But many sources and hints are telling us that there are gonna be some hardware connectors as well, for the stuff heavier than a back panel, like a full keyboard or a big flash or even a big battery. Now, many might say that I want all of those stuff pre-installed on my phone. Alright, then you can go buy a Lumia 1020 for the camera and the flash, and you buy a Motorola Razr Max for the battery, and an old phone like HTC Prime or something for the QWERTY keyboard. Or you could have a Yola phone with all of your desired other halves and that magnificent Sailfish user interface, and use it as an all-round phone. I'm not gonna say anything else and let you guys decide about that in the comment section. Alright guys, thanks for watching, hope you liked the video, and see you next time.